Hello and welcome to Salford Now. I'm Sander Seegers.
And I'm Natalie Jepson. Here's what's coming up on today's programme.
When I've gone to classes, I've always felt like a little bit of an outsider because I'm bigger than them all or whatever, so I thought it's for myself as well. So I just started it from there.
How can dance classes help improve body confidence?
And I'm live down at the AJ Bell Stadium for news on the upcoming women's rugby team.
Yes, Salford Red Devils have announced the formation of its first ever women's team.
Media City's planters have been restored by a group of volunteers.
So October is World Mental Health Month and the Salford community have gathered in the sunshine this weekend to mark the event.
They completed a walk around Buell Hill Park. While walking, they were keen to make sure that everybody was mindful of their mental health. Harriet Beddoe went with them.
The sun made a rare appearance in Salford on Sunday morning, beaming down between the trees of Buell Hill Park as the community of Salford prepared to celebrate World Mental Health Day. Everyone in the local and surrounding areas was invited to get active with friends in a safe space, surrounded by nature, and be open about their mental health and well-being.
So my name's Catherine, I work at Visit from the Start, and the involvement I've had is that I've planned this event. I was considering things that we at Visit from the Start could do for World Mental Health Day, and then thought a family walk would be really beneficial because obviously children and adults both suffer with mental health issues, so I've got some resources and things to talk about, but I wanted to sort of create an open discussion about mental health and hope that even if someone didn't want to talk about the mental health, just getting them outside of the house to have a nice chat and a nice day out would be beneficial.
Salford City Council released new data on the 8th of September stating that health checks were declining in Salford and the number of patients with serious mental health conditions is above the national average. In their statement, they also claim that greater community resilience could have a positive impact in the mental health crisis that we're currently experiencing.
Yeah, and there's some colouring and things to do and some worry words to find.
It's really important to people when they're struggling with the mental health that they've got a support network around them and people who are accepting and understanding of the issues that they're facing. And a lot of people in Salford actually are isolated, and that's a big part of why our mental health rates are increasing through isolation and people struggling and feeling very alone. So having activities like this and encouraging communities to come together and spend time together, make new friends, meet new people and learn new things, it's a lifeline to people who are struggling on their own with mental health.
The walk around the sculpture trail and a visit to the sensory garden is encouraging individuals to be open about their struggles and find a moment of peace amongst the madness.
Now, in the current age of social media, it's easy to get bogged down by unrealistic body standards. We've all seen accounts on the likes of Instagram that push a particular body image.
But Salford-based dance teacher Leah Esperanza is fighting back with her Curves and Confidence dance class. Harriet Hayward reports.
No matter if you're 18 or 80, everyone should have the opportunity to get out and dance. This is why JD Dance in Salford have brought an extra level of inclusivity to their studio with their Curves and Confidence class.
So it's just a class basically just to build body positivity, keep people fit, and just all round keep a positive mind frame and learn to love the body that you're in. And it's just about getting that message across to people and letting them know it's a safe space for them to come, no judgment, just for them to come, be themselves, have fun and learn to dance.
Unlike other dance classes, having a safe, no judgment zone is one of the main goals here, so anyone, no matter their skill level, can come and give it a go.
Even for me, like, I danced for so long, and sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to that class in time, because even I'm nervous. I feel like this is one of them places where people who have not danced at all, people that are beginners, or people that are returning to dance can come and have fun.
Dancing not only improves our physical health but our mental health too, by sending endorphins through our bodies. But the kind of edited or unrealistic body expectations promoted online or in music videos like Nice Body can make it difficult to take the leap into loving yourself the way you are.
When I've gone to classes, I've always felt like a little bit of an outsider because I'm bigger than them all or whatever, so forth. It's for myself as well, like I wanted to lose weight and I wanted to feel comfortable, so I just started it from there.
The weekly lessons cost £6 and I've been running for a year now, hoping to empower women to embrace their curves, increase their confidence and have a good time whilst doing it.
Well, the Super League season might have just ended, but there's a reason to celebrate for the women of Salford who love rugby league.
Yesterday, Salford Red Devils have announced the formation of their very first women's team. Sean Carragher has been to the AJ Bell Stadium to find out more.
Salford Red Devils have long been one of the most competitive teams in all of English rugby, and now will be looking to compete on one more front as they announce the launch of their first ever women's team. The team will be open to all ages, but it is unknown at the minute if they will be joining the upcoming season with teams like Leeds Rhinos and treble-winning St Helens, but what we do know is that they have made strides in recruitment. Mark Simon, the former Widnes Vikings and Warrington Wolves manager who has spent the past half a decade at Lancashire Women's Rugby as the head coach, will be heading up the team, and he has said, "I look forward to creating a team which drives forwards women's rugby within Salford and creates a positive atmosphere for players to thrive in." We have also heard from Neil Blackburn, who is Salford Red Devils Foundation's director, who has said now is the perfect time to launch our women's team. The side will be having open training sessions for any woman who wants to get involved both on and off the pitch on Monday the 18th and Wednesday the 20th of October. For more information, you can head on over to the official website or the official Salford Red Devils' social media channels.
Now, the name Media City doesn't immediately lead you to think of flowers, plants and nature. In fact, our home here at Media City is more of a concrete jungle than anything else.
But one resident has been raising money and gathering volunteers via Facebook to replant the planters around the quays. Ellie Double has more.
They have to be that way up or else we'll struggle.
Have you ever seen a space that felt as though it was lacking the nature it deserved? Well, for the past 6 months, a group of volunteers have been raising money, planting bulbs and sowing seeds in the planters around Salford Quays in order to give it a new lease of life.
We were part of a litter picking group around the quays, and as we went round we realised that the council weren't necessarily doing as much care as we'd like them to for the surrounding areas, so we thought it might be an idea to do some gardening. It was a mess, you know, the weeds you couldn't see the trees, you know, it was kind of 4 foot high.
Linda gained volunteers and donations by posting about the planters on Facebook.
At first there was a massive interest, and then I panicked because I thought, well, I don't really have equipment. Living in a flat, you don't really have a shed, so you don't have gardening equipment anymore.
For Linda, however, it's not just about the gardening.
It's not that I'm passionate about gardening, I want it to look better than it does, and it just it's achievable, you know, it's something you can do, it's a nice way to spend a few hours. I'm not suggesting I'm going to convert the whole of the quays, I mean, that would be ridiculous. But I'll quite enjoy doing this and watch it develop, and next year it should look really colourful.
As Linda and I were talking, a first-time volunteer turned up to lend her green fingers to the project.
It just looks cleaner, it looks as though somebody's caring for it, somebody's tending to it, and somebody's, you know, taking an interest in it and trying to make the most of it and to brighten it up for everybody.
Well, Linda and her team have certainly had the weather for fixing up the planters today. But what do the people of Salford think about their project?
It's lovely, and it's very nice and bright. It brightens up the area, and it's so busy, you know, around here that it's so nice to see some nice flowers and plants.
For probably only the government used to do it. Now even the individuals have to take it as a responsibility.
I think it's great if people are coming out and really taking pride in the area, because it's just naturally beautiful, so the more that people do, then the better.
So with pansies planted and more plants planned, Salford Quays will soon be flourishing with flowers galore. Ellie.
That's it for today.
Goodbye.